I served for 8 years active duty. Went to Iraq in April of 2003, and I was responsible for the lives of over 300 people. I didn't really feel the emotion or the pressure or responsibility until we drove back across the border into Kuwait, and I felt like I was about 50 pounds lighter. My company was able to return home with everyone we went over there with. When I got back from Iraq and I was looking at not leading troops for at least 6 or 7 more years, I decided it was time for me to test my skills out in the civilian world. So I ended up in Savannah. I worked for my father and in healthcare. When my father passed away, I needed to find my own passion, and Meredith helped drive me towards making my own beer.
I bought Kevin a home brewing kit for Valentine's Day. It was 5-gallon buckets and tubes, but I didn't even know how to wrap it.
I jumped right in. I tell people all the time I went to YouTube University and started learning how to brew. Those videos helped a lot with technique and how to fix things, how to set things up. Every weekend I was brewing 1, 2, maybe even 3 beers. 7 months after the home brewing kit, we sat down and started planning the brewery.
I'm Meredith.
And I'm Kevin, and we're the owners of Service Brewing Company in Savannah, Georgia. We had to learn everything. We had never opened a business. We had never worked in this industry. We had never designed the space. And so everything was a steep learning curve. After we figured out how to write a business plan, I called all my friends and asked them for money.
When we found the space, it was like, okay, we're really doing this.
Meredith designed the entire tasting room.
My inspiration was basically Kevin. It was his photos, his stories, things that he did when he was in the service. So everything in here, the parachutes, the chevrons, were inspired by him. Kevin lived in a shipping container for 7 months when he was stationed in Iraq. So I thought it would be very cool if we were to drop a container in our tasting room and have the beer actually come out of one. Kevin and I built this together, and we're on this beer journey together.
So that'll give us a month or 2.
We share the same desk, and every once in a while, we'll glance up at each other and wink, you know?
With over 13 million visitors coming to Savannah every year, people are looking for that local craft beer. Folks have a lot of choices when they come to town. And so having those positive reviews online and having a great staff supporting those reviews really helps bring folks in the door. Service Brewing has 12 employees, about half of them are veterans. Craft beer is very task-oriented. It's physically demanding. It requires a lot of logistics. So hiring veterans is giving them an opportunity to continue to be active, but also it helps with their transition into civilian life. And we can provide them mentorship along the way. The mission of the brewery from the beginning was to give back to charities that support service to your country and community.
We've been able to give back a little over $70,000 so far in our first 3 years of business.
One of the first charities we supported was Healing for Heroes.
6 months later, a man comes in with a dog and is like, I got this dog because of you guys.
His family couldn't have been more thankful. I mean, that dog, that service dog, had changed his life. And that's just motivation. You know, when it's tough to pay a bill at the end of the month because we're giving to charity, those types of interactions are really what makes it worthwhile.